Hey guys, Zeb here. On the other end of the camera is Steph. So this is a video that I've been making in my head for a really long time, and I've been procrastinating on it because I'm honestly scared and I wanted it to be perfect. And I know that that's something that a lot of my friends struggle with, and myself as well. But Steph and I just made a wager, and we bet ourselves to make the video that scares us, that we know we have to make. So this video is the reason why I made my Pascual Project and my YouTube channel and my Instagram and the reason I'm making all these videos that I'm making now, and what my goals are for 2018 and beyond. So in order to understand what my goals are, we have to kind of go back a little bit. 2015, I learned a really hard lesson as far as like losing the business and losing a bunch of relationships in a really short time. It was devastating. 2016 was about having faith and being patient and learning how to maintain your faith within a holding pattern, and keeping a vision in front of you that is as real as the real world, but it will not materialize for a very long time. That was 2016, and then 2017 was about a paradigm shift. And the paradigm shift is, my life was saved about 12 years ago with a kidney transplant, and I made a promise to my kidney transplant donor that I would live every second as if it was my last, or live every second without regret. And I do feel confident in that I've accomplished that. The only problem with that lifestyle and that philosophy is that I'm living as if I were going to die. It doesn't mean, it's not the same as living as if I was going to live. And I listened to Tony Robbins' interview, and he talked about that philosophy and how some people live as if they were going to die, and there are some people who live as if they were going to live. But the people who live as if they were going to die never ask themselves what if they live, and that is never a question I ask myself, because in my head, I didn't plan for the future because I didn't have a future. When they gave me the transplant, they gave me 10 to 15 years, and we just celebrated year 13 in April 21st, and so. And I have a clean bill of health, so that has forced me to confront the idea and the potential that I will live another 20 or 30 years. So that also forced me to take a hard look at how I was conducting my life and how I was conducting myself. If I only had the moment, which is truly what I thought, and yes, there's arguments to be made that you only have the moment, but if I just had the moment, all the moment means to me is GTL, which stands for gym, tan, and laundry, if you don't know what that means. And if that's all I had, I would be completely happy. I have the gym, I tan easy, and I do laundry, and I also have a lot of friends who love me and support me, and who I love and who I support. I live near the beach. I essentially have almost everything that I want, if I were to live for the moment. But if I live for the future, the truth is I do not have what I want, and the current trajectory that my life is on is not congruent with what I want for the future. I only care about 3 or 4 things. One of them is my vitality, my fitness, and my health. And the second one is my sense of honor. Being a gym trainer fulfills both of those things 100%. But the third thing that I care about is my freedom. And I cannot have my freedom unless I have economic freedom and economic liberty and financial freedom. And so I will simply not be able to reach that goal on the current trajectory I'm at. So that has forced me to take steps towards essentially being economically mobile and financially free, and, for lack of a better term, wealthy and rich. And so I've tried a bunch of things, I've looked at a bunch of things, I'm learning a bunch of stuff from multiple mentors, but my goals are to be making 5 or 6 digits a month, not just for its own sake, but also, like I said, I want to be able to go wherever I want, do whatever I want, hang out with whoever I want. I want the leverage to take with me whoever I want for as long as I want. And at the same time, this does not mean that I'm not going to be a coach. I will always be a coach. What that looks like kind of changes over time. But I would love to go on a call with one of you and just be like, hey, are you hungry? You'd be like, yeah. You'd be like, let's eat it. Let's want to have lunch in Paris tomorrow? And be like, yeah, sure. Like, I want that. I want that kind of freedom. And in 2018, you live in America, you have a cell phone, you have access to the internet, you can make that happen. Whether you have a family or not, whether you are single or not, you can make it happen, I promise. I have mentors on multiple e-commerce spaces and retail arbitrage spaces that I've delved in. I will proudly display their affiliate links at the bottom. I wanted to wait to make this video because obviously I wanted it to be perfect. I didn't want to make this video and this series until I myself had demonstrated that I had made it. But I realize now that was a mistake. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to document the journey on the way there. Instead of waiting for myself to make it, I'm going to document the journey. And right now, I'm in the red. Like right now, I'm still a trainer at the gym. I'm still undertaking my retail arbitrage business, and I'm still in the middle of building my Amazon business. So I'm going to make more videos in the future on where I'm at in the journey. Please give me a follow and hit me up with any questions. Thanks a lot. I want to throw up.